Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, two of the best teams in the game square off. It's the Texas Rangers taking on the New York Yankees. Well, Siggy, today we get the pleasure of seeing one of the hottest bats in baseball. His consistency at the plate has been remarkable.
Yeah, Boog, one of the toughest outs in the league right now. Sit back and relax because this guy's about to put on a show.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now. And today's starting pitcher, Ryan Yarbrough. What do you look for here?
Well, this guy's just been filthy out there on the mound. Hitters batting under 200 against him, and they're just having a hard time squaring up anything, doing any type of damage. The only way he hurts himself is if he gives up the free passes and surrenders a rare home run. But outside of that, it's going to be a tough job for the opposing lineup today.
And that one finds its way through. So a man on base to start the inning.
Waste no time there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And now Wyatt Langford. And that one fouled off. Yarbrough, a 6'5" lefty, 215 pounds, and they traded for him earlier this year.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Swings and misses. Not in time. He's safe. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now it's Corey Seager. Comes in 5th in the American League in batting average. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball one. On the corner at the knees for a strike. And there's a ball. Durant, the runner at second with one away.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
Here's Josh Young. Ground ball left side. There's one, and that's 2.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
And we're back. And on the mound for Texas in this one, Tyler Mahle. What do you have on him?
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
Paul Goldschmidt leading things off and takes a strike. And a foul ball. ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Now here's Trent Grisham. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Outside low, ball 1. And he takes a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Two and one now. Foul ball there. Nobody out. Runner at first. Not close with that one. Full count now. High fly ball down the left field line. Langford under this one. Makes the catch. And there's one down.
Batting third, the right fielder, Aaron.
As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. They do a lot of things well in this offense, Singy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Well, what I love about it is it's an organizational philosophy. Whether you go to instructional league, whether you go to spring training, you see these players even during batting practice. When it doesn't matter, they're practicing that type of approach, Boog. And when you have that filtering through the organization, even when you call up a player, they step right in and continue with the pattern that they have established at this level, which ultimately leads to a lot of success.
Flips to second. That's one, and that's two. We head to the second from the big ballpark in the Bronx. No score. Back now in the Bronx. All set for the start of the inning. And now the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. And he can't come up with it. Still finds a way to get off a throw. Safe. It was never going to be easy after the misplay. Siggy, that was a close play. And it looks like they're considering challenging the safe call.
Really close, Boog, and tough to tell in real time. We weren't sure, so you really can't blame them for wanting to take another look.
Well, they are going to challenge the call. And so now the decision will be made by the umpires at the replay center back in New York. Another look at it. Singer, are you seeing enough to change the call?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, it's close, but I think after looking at it a few times, we can see that this guy's probably out and could be a good use of the challenge right here.
Looks like we've got an answer, and he's out. They took a chance with the challenge, and it paid off.
The call of chase at first
base is empty, one away. Here is Marcus Semien. Homered last night, added another hit as well. That one's in there, 0-1. Fought off foul. No score here in the second. Misses. And that's ball one.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Battling here as he fouls it away. On the ground, LeMahieu. And Semien is out.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
2 down, base is empty. Kyle Higashioka stepping in for the Rangers. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1. Just missed. Now with the shift on, hits right into it. Throws to first. Out number 3. No runs, no hits, no errors. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied 0-0. Bottom of the inning. Now the left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
The left fielder, Cody.
Bellinger's a brilliant defender, whether in the outfield where he won a Gold Glove in right, center field, or at first base. The footwork he attributes to playing soccer as a kid. And Bellinger is a huge Premier League soccer fan. And a foul ball. That one not close. 1-2 to count. That one missed. It's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at bat.
And now it's going to be Anthony Volpe. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Joe McDonald, our umpire behind the dish.
Yeah, Boog, Joey Mack. Sometimes a little tough to figure out. We may see some hitters and pitchers asking him where a pitch was here or there, but most of the time he keeps it reasonable.
Bellinger on at first, nobody out. The other way. And it stays fair. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Rice now at the plate. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. The pitch. Oh, great stop. Throws from the seat of his pants. There's one to first, not in time. And a run scores.
Awesome job of getting to that baseball. Really good dive there. Doesn't have time to get up to his feet, so he throws from the seat of his pants, and he throws on the money.
Up to the plate steps DJ LeMahieu. Swings through that one for strike 1. Man at first, one away. And he swings over the top there.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
That misses the zone. Ball one. In the dirt, but kept close. One run across in the frame so far. Bottom half of inning number 2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Batting 8, the catcher,
Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. Went deep in the ball game last night. And that's a little bit high. And that is ball one. Two outs. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Runner on the move. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first. Third out. A run on 2 hits and they leave 1. We played 2 full. Yankees 1 and the Rangers nothing. Top half of the 3rd inning, and here's the first baseman, Jake Burger.
Jake Burger.
Yarbrough back to work. And that's fouled off. Outside with a breaking ball. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty. Here's Kevin Pillar. First pitch just misses. And that is out of play. One down, base is empty. Sliced hard but foul. Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Back to the top of the lineup, Ezekiel Duran digs in now. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Tying run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Fouled off left side. Step off, throw to first. Pillar back in. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Pilar, the base runner at first with one out. And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
And the batter now, Wyatt Langford. That's in there. Strike one. Two outs. Pilar on the move. There's a ball. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Yeah, I like being aggressive right there with 2 outs. It's kind of a classic steal situation. You get thrown out, no big deal. That guy at the plate leads off the next inning. Now, a single to the outfield can push a run across.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the second game of the series. And the next pitch is way outside. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Fights it off. He'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Man on second, 2 down. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. So 1 hit is all they get. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Yankees 1 and the Rangers nothing. Set for the bottom of the third, and stepping in for the Yankees, Oswald Peraza. And ball 1. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Garcia makes the grab, and there's 1 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul.
So the lineup flips over. Paul Goldschmidt stepping in now for the Yankees. And that's outside. One out, base is empty. That one misses, and now 3-0. Fastball for a strike. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Hard hit, right side. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Langford makes the play, and that is that. Back at Yankee Stadium. So now it's Corey Seager. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. Bellinger puts it away for the out. One away.
The third baseman, number 6.
Now the third baseman, Josh Young. He's 0 for 1. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. This one in the air. LeMahieu. 2 down.
The batter, the right fielder,
Adolis Garcia getting ready to hit. Garcia, a former Gold Glove winner, 32 years old, and he was born in Cuba. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Here's a high chopper. In plenty of time to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Rangers go down quickly there, still behind by a count of 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
The right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Ball 1 there. That one misses, and the count is 2-0.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
That misses. Ball 3.
You know, these Yankees showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first. You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Bellinger at the plate and takes high there. Pulls that one foul.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Judge aboard here at first with nobody out. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That's down and in.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Now it's the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That's out to center field. Pilar under it. And it's caught for the out. Ben Rice will hit next.
The designated hitter, Ben Rice.
Fastball for a strike. Runner on the go. Foul ball. That one ripped. That's a base hit. And now two aboard.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Second baseman, DJ.
And now it's DJ LeMahieu digging in. Went down on strikes his first time through. Lined, and that's a base hit. Bellinger on his way home. One run across, goes to third, in there. And now they've got runners at the corners with 2 outs.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Ripped on the ground to second. Handles, throws to first. They limit the damage here. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Yeah, there's the strike.
Well, these Rangers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Set him down on strikes on just 4 pitches that time, and this was just classic East-West pitching, and that's not as common these days. They went in, away, in, and then back away for the called 3rd strike, and that kind of pitching makes it tough on you as a hitter to know where to look, especially with 2 strikes.
Higashioka in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Next offering in there for a strike. And 1-1. Right side. And that squirts through. So a man aboard now with 1 away. And now the first baseman, Jake Berger. Knee high, that's in for a strike. Yo, 1. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Judge going back on it. Gone! That one felt good. His 4th home run of the season. And it ties it up. It's 2-2.
He really needed that swing. He hasn't been getting a ton of results at the plate lately, so I'm sure that one felt especially good. His bat looks like it's in the zone for such a long time, and that gives him the ability to get barrel on it and hit the ball out to any part of the park.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Pilar, the next to hit. That clips the corner. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. One down, base is empty. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Ow! 2 away now after the drop third strike. Here's the second baseman, Ezekiel Duran. 1 for 2.
Duran.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1-0. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a ground ball. Peraza fires over to first. And that is that. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And stepping in for the Yankees, Oswald Peraza. And there's a ball.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
And that one is inside.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Next offering is downstairs. And a fastball in there for a strike at 91. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Now batting, first baseman.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt.
Goldschmidt.
Slider misses outside.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
Fastball for a strike. And the count 1-1. Runner on the go. Line to right, base hit. Peraza headed for the plate. Relay to second. In there. He's safe. He'll score easily.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Tyler Mahle done for the night, and it wasn't his best start, but he kept them in it to this point, and will come back with a new arm.
Now pitching for the
Obi Milner on to pitch out of the pen here.
41.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 2 in this one. Right down to shoot, 0-1. Swing and a miss.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Langford grabs it on the run.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron
Judge at the plate. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
First pitch, not close. Bullpen action for the Rangers. Cole Winn up and throwing. Armstrong, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Pickoff move to second. Goldie back on a dive. Next pitch misses way outside. One out and a runner at second. Last half of inning number 5. Timeout asked for and given at the plate now. And a foul ball. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
Now batting, left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. Misses the zone and he gets him to chase.
No ball, 1 strike.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. To second there's 1, and that's 2. Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Back after this on the show. Back in the Bronx, top
Rangers,
6.
the left fielder,
And now Wyatt Langford. Ian Hamilton taking over on the mound.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Hamilton.
And downstairs.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And that's in the dirt.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
To the right side, and it goes just foul. And that is downstairs. 3-2 now. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Seager, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. And there's a strike in the outside corner.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday, another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Next to bat, the Texas cleanup hitter, Josh Young. There's a strike at the knees. Two down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike two. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one missed. 2 outs, base is empty. Adolis Garcia waiting to hit for the Rangers. Goes down looking for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the 6th. So they go quietly there. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6. And the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. Yankees 3 and the Rangers 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. There we go, bottom 6. And here is Anthony Volpe. Milner back to work. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
And that one is lifted in the air. Garcia under it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
So digging in, Ben Rice.
Right.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Nice grab on the run. And there's 2 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He's
Now
saved
batting,
extra
the
bases
second
for sure.
baseman,
The pitcher's his friend. He'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
High fly ball out towards left center. Langford. And makes the play, and that's out number 3.
Now pitching for
Mark
the New
Leiter
York
Jr.
Yankees,
on to pitch here.
These are the
56.
spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
The right fielder,
Adolis Garcia stepping in for the Rangers. On the ground to third. Over to Goldie. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
The batter, number 2,
Marcus Semien stepping in for the Rangers.
Semien.
Check swing went around. That's strike 1. Leiter, the 6-foot righty, 33 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Looking to get the tying run on base. Pitch is in the dirt, and the count is 1-2. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that puts the tying run on base.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Kyle Higashioka digs in now. And fouled off. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Fouled off. He was late.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Just off the inside edge.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Next pitch, not close, up high. Pickoff throw. Simeon back in. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Tag out at second. It's a double play. And just like that, the inning is over. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. Seventh inning stretch time. Yankees 3 and the Rangers 2. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Sean Armstrong.
Now
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, one-run game, and here's the catcher, Austin Wells. He's grounded out a couple of times. That one ripped right center field. Back there. That one is gone. And they tack on to their lead. It's 4-2. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Here's the third baseman, Oswald Peraza. There's a strike, 95 of that one.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Here, the bottom of the seventh. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the home.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And here's Paul Goldschmidt. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there. And that one is inside ball one.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Line drive. Durant to first. And they get Goldschmidt for the out.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder.
Two down, base is empty. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. He gets there with the slide. Over to first. And they get the out. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 4-2. It's Major League Baseball on the show.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Luke Weaver.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
Now, Jake Berger. Can't forget the two-run shot he launched out of here in the fifth.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at-bat right here.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. And another ball.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
And that's in for a strike. Started to go at the 2-1. Appeal down to first. No swing. He held up. Carl Dixon with the call there. The 3-1. Slice the other way and foul. And before the pitch, he steps off. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 4-3. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Curveballs up in the zone, even if they're borderline strikes, at this level, typically are hit a long way.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Jock Peterson.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
Ball one, no strikes. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Here's a 1-1. And there's a ball. Holding on to a one-run lead, and we're in the top of the eighth. Next pitch is downstairs. Ezekiel Duran in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And now a full count. Stays alive. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And the tying run is on base.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
So a change being made at first base. The pinch runner for the Rangers, Evan Carter. And now Ezekiel Duran, 1 for 3. Fought off foul.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
Now move to first. Carter dives back in, but they got him.
In this situation, you're pretty eager to try to get that runner up to second base in the scoring position. A lot of good things can happen from there, but clearly not able to get back to first on the pickoff. Nice job by the pitcher.
Line drive, snags it for the second out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
On the ground to short. And he'll be safe at first.
Well, that's a pick you want to come up with as a first baseman. That's how you win that gold glove. But it's never on him to take the error on a throw like that. And he'll probably tell you he should have picked his teammate up, but he gave it a good effort, just couldn't get it to stick.
So 2 down. Corey Seager stepping in for the Rangers. And there's a strike.
But with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
Langford leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Hard ground ball for a base knock. Grisham gets it back in quickly, and they hold the lead runner at second. Potential tying run now in scoring position. Substitution being made at first. On to pinch run, Josh Smith. So next to hit for Texas, Josh Young.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. And that one fouled off. And the 0-2. And that's downstairs and outside.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Two on, 2 outs. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Up the middle, LeMahieu throws to first in time. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Rangers pick up a run here on the solo home run. 4-3 New York. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. At the plate, Aaron Judge.
Leading off for the Yankees, the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
And ball 1 to Judge. Some activity in the bullpen for Texas. Jacob Webb up and loosening in the pen. Garcia, the lefty, warming up as well. Judge waits. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
That one drilled left field. Tattooed and gone. His 29th of the season. It's 5-3.
The sun rises and Aaron Judge hits a home run. That's a pretty normal day in the world of baseball. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Sean Armstrong departs. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. Cole Winn will take over here.
And something to be aware of, the long ball has been a little bit of a problem for him this year.
Number 60, Cole Winn.
Here's Cody Bellinger. And first offering is fouled off. Nobody on, nobody out. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. In the air, out towards right center. Carter under it. Makes the grab, one away.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Anthony.
Next to hit, Anthony Volpe.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
The shortstop takes the ball. Pitch misses. Ball 2.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Right through there for a strike.
2-1.
Pitch misses. Now 3-1. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. And that's a fair ball. Around first, digging for 2. Well, he thought about 2, but he's back to first safely.
Up next for the Yankees.
Man at first with 1 gone. And next for New York, Ben Rice. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Pitch is high. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. Runner at second here. 1 gone. He swings and fouls 1 off. Next pitch is outside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Missed inside with the curve. And that's in for a strike. Inside move to second. Volpe back in on a dive. Ground ball right side and foul ball. 1 out and a runner at second. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Man at second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch.
Now
Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
In the dirt. Volpe at second with 2 down. Check on the runner, and he dives back in safely. Swing and a miss, and the count even 1-1.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
That one hit to right. Garcia settles under this one, and the inning is over. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. Last chance coming up here for the Rangers.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back,
New York Yankees.
and on the mound is the closer, Devin
Number
Williams.
Save opportunity
Yeah,
for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Stepping in,
Leading off for the
Adolis
Rangers,
Garcia.
the right
3
fielder,
groundouts
Adolis
already. He's 0 for 3.
Garcia.
Up the middle, lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He beats the throw, and he reaches safely.
Oh, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Up next for the Rangers, Marcus Semien. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. The tying run at the plate. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. And there's one down. He's 2 outs
Now
away.
the catcher,
Next up for
Kyle
Texas, Kyle Higashioka. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Got him looking. Now only 1 out remaining.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Now here is Jake Berger. He's provided a couple of memorable moments already today.
Yeah, Boog, 2 impactful home runs, and the second one came in the 8th inning. This guy's swinging a red-hot bat in this one.
That one misses, and that's ball 1. And that drops in for a strike. Hammers that one, curling down the line and foul.
Oh, man, that stays fair. We got a new ball game. Great swing, just couldn't keep it between the lines. He's got to try to bottle that. Do it again.
The Rangers down to their final strike. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Volpe. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Yankees even this series up at a game apiece.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.